The city of Chula Vista is now reviewing community input from a meeting last night over the future of Harborside Park. It's a story we've been working on for you. It comes because of growing crime and drug use at that park, including a shooting that forced a nearby school into lockdown. CBS 8's Chris Grow is live in Chula Vista now with what happened during that meeting. Good morning, Chris.
Yeah, good morning, Netta. And look, this is a story that we've been covering very frequently because of so many concerns here in the community. Now, the encampment's been cleared, the park has been closed, but a lot of people in this community are still worried that even when the park reopens, we could potentially see the same problems arise.
For me, it was a concern that they'll start seeing it as, oh, okay, it's okay, to live that way.
I feel bad because I have family in Mexico, but this is for my future, for my kids.
Now, remember, when this park was open, a homeless encampment grew out of control. There was multiple reports of drug use, crimes, fights, including a shooting that took place days after the city council voted to close the park. Now, that closure was for 90 days. Fast forward to today, and again, the safety is still the #1 priority for those involved in last night's brainstorming session. That's why we heard from so many people about it, including from those in the Chula Vista Elementary School district, parents, as well as residents. They want the city to develop a long-term solution. Unfortunately, nothing specific to the park in Harborside Elementary has been finalized by the city. That's why they're reviewing what's been suggested at last night's meeting. Now, there was a city council member there that did mention a homeless shelter that's opening up, but that's not until next year. So what's next, again, is still unknown. And you have the issue, again, of safety and potentially that homeless encampment coming back once the park reopens. Now, something that we covered when that initial vote took place is that the city manager does have the discretion to extend that closure, but the people who live in this area don't want to see the park closed for a long period of time or potentially forever. They want to see the root issue addressed. Netta?